Good morning, students. Let us continue our same chapter, Genetics and Evolution, with the new topic, Sex Determination in Humans. Dear students, as we know, human being has 46 chromosomes, out of which 2 are sex chromosomes. So, male has 44 plus 2 sex chromosome XY, and female has 44 plus 2 sex chromosome XX. So, father has XY chromosome and mother has XX chromosome. If X chromosome of father meet with the X chromosome of mother, then the baby will be daughter. On the other hand, if Y chromosome meet with the X chromosome of female, the baby will be son. So, this is the father who is the responsible for the sex of the baby because it bear two dissimilar sex chromosome, but the female has only similar sex chromosome, that is XX. So this is how we determine the sex of the baby. Our next topic is speciation. Before we starting our topic, we must know what is species. Dear students, species is a group of similar organisms which are capable of interbreeding and produce fertile offsprings. Example: wheat, rice, mango, neem, cat, dog, human beings are species. So they interbreed within their own species to produce the young fertile. So the speciation is the process of formation of new species from the already existing species. The species that exist already help to produce a new species, and the process is known as speciation. Speciation is also of two types. First one is allopathic speciation and second one is sympatric speciation. First one is allopathic species. Formation of a new species from population existing in different and mutually exclusive area of distribution. Here new species are formed from the population but from different area that interbreed with each other. Let us try to understand this allopathic speciation with example. If a male or female from Jammu get married outside the Jammu or in different and mutually exclusive area like Kashmir, then new species after interbreeding will be allopathic species. Let us try to understand the concept of allopathic speciation with this diagram. This is an area that is occupied by some vegetation. If there is some barrier like river, mountain comes in their path, then the area becomes distinct from each other and the same species develop into the two new species, and the process is known as allopathic speciation. Here we take one example, that is kebab squirrel and abbot squirrel. These squirrel get differentiated from each other due to these barriers. So this is an allopathic speciation. And this physical barrier cuts the breeding population into two groups. Now second one is sympatric speciation. Here new species are also formed, but these are formed from the population that interbreed with each other from the same area. The new species are formed or changed due to some intrinsic factors like gene mutation. Gene mutation means mutations are sudden and inheritable change in the genetic constitution. Genes of the person get changed due to some changes in the environment. After mutation, variation occurs within the same species that led to evolution of the species. So, sympatric species means formation of the new species from the already existing species in the same area. But new species formed get changed due to gene mutations, due to environmental factors, so that he can survive there. Here is a geographical area occupied by vegetation. After some changes in the environment, the same vegetative area that is occupied by the vegetation become different due to reproductive isolation is known as sympatric speciation. Dear students, let us try to understand sympatric speciation with example. This host that pollinate on these hawthorn apples, after some time it gets shifted from hawthorn on to another apple from the same area. That led to some genetic differences between these two fly. So this is our sympatric speciation. I hope you understood it. Thank you.